Happy Thursday. Welcome to Great Day, Connecticut. Did you just have a chuckle as we're about to begin the show?
We're throwing Victoria under the bus because let's just be honest. The recipe of the week is already off to a disastrous start. We're making cabbage soup, and poor Victoria, who's new to the station, she has to go out and buy the ingredients. Well, she went out and bought lettuce.
Iceberg lettuce looks a lot like cabbage.
It looks nothing like cabbage. Victoria, we love you, but we're throwing you under the bus.
But my mother used to talk about that. I think it was like a big thing in the 70s.
Yeah, I remember.
The cabbage soup diet.
The cabbage soup diet.
So the good thing is it's really reasonable. I've made it once before at home when I kind of did this a year ago, but we're making it today. It doesn't look that difficult. Bunch of vegetables in one pot. And then, you make one pot and you just eat that all week, and apparently you lose weight.
How could you just eat cabbage soup for a whole week?
Well, you could also maybe, I don't know, throw some crusty bread with it.
Oh, throw some carbs in it. That'll make it good.
Throw some meatballs in there.
I can't believe I'm back.
But I would eat every day for lunch.
I'm not eating cabbage soup.
You don't like cabbage soup? It's like a tomato base.
We will try today, and I'll see.
I love soup. Almost all soups.
I love mostly all soups. I don't like tomato soup, though.
Oh, well, this is going to have some tomatoes in it.
I like tomatoes in my soup, but I'm like Campbell's tomato soup. Like my mother just asked me to bring up a can from her the other day, and I was like, bleh.
Yeah, I was never a huge. I like it like at a restaurant, like a chunky. But the Campbell soup,
the Campbell soup. No. Mm-hmm. Well, this is our first day back since the new year, since December 17th. I haven't seen you since December 17th.
That's right, because we were going to have a show yesterday, and then everything went nuts.
And everything went icy. I think your microphone is banging up against you. Isn't it nice to have me back? To remind you that I'm...
Do you want to leave or come back another time?
That I have wolf hearing. Yesterday was crazy on the roads. We had all that ice, unfortunately, with the freezing rain. So we unfortunately couldn't do our show because we were doing some digital content until at least 10:15 in the morning, 10:30.
And it was just wild.
And Jamie, our producer, was stuck in traffic, and everybody was trying. We're just trying to get here, and it was.
You definitely want to stay tuned coming up and on the Channel 3 app, because I am sure after everyone is regretting not delaying yesterday that we're going to get some delays and cancellations, hopefully early for tomorrow's storm.
Tomorrow's going to be a little bit of a messy commute. So Mark, of course, will have more information on that coming up at 3:30. But today is National Sweetbread Day, Kara.
Shortbread Day.
Oh, excuse me.
It's shortbread, the Scottish kind.
Oh, it's a sweet day indeed, but it's National Short. Because I was going to think sweetbreads, isn't that?
No.
Aren't they disgusting?
No, sweetbreads are not,
They're like brains and...
No, they're not brains.
What are...
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Anyway, shortbread is a Scottish treat that's enjoyed everywhere. I love dipping it in coffee and all that. It's actually like white bread, flour, and sugar the white sugar, butter, and flour is usually what it's made of, but I guess they have other versions. And as you saw, some put frosting on it.
I'm going to see Adam Young today from Sif Bakery.
Ooh, I bet you he makes a mean shortbread.
I'm going to see him at Mohegan Sun today, so I'm looking forward to that. We're going to see him, but it is National Shortbread Day, so bring out a shortbread and bring them home to your family and eat them on up.
Dip it in some nice tea or coffee.
Well, the biggest night of the year, Kara.
Postponed again.
Postponed again.
Yep.
Looks like I'm not going to get my Grammy this year.
The Grammys, the 64th Annual Grammy Awards, will be postponed. This is due to the Omicron variant and how it's spreading through. So it was originally scheduled for January 31st. And remember, it was a big deal because they have the new arena, Crypto.com arena.
I just wish I knew some of these people.
Taylor Swift, yeah.
Okay, I know Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
And the Daily Show's Trevor Noah was set to host.
Yeah.
So I guess, rather than try and move it, yes.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, and Tony Bennett. Maybe they were, in the past they were trying to do all these remote reward shows. Maybe they just think
Is that Billie Eilish?
It is Billie Eilish.
All right, I got one right.
Yeah.
Yay!
And those I don't know by the boots.
I didn't know that, but thank you. He's
okay.
He's a good-looking man.
It's an interesting suit. It looks like one you have.
I think I do have that suit. God bless him.
All right, how about this? Would you like a face mask that comes with a microphone and a speaker, and it's an N95 quality?
Oh, so I'm thinking face mask.
I thought that too. The first time I read it, I thought it was like a beauty mask.
Big face, like a beauty mask with a thing?
It's a face mask that amplifies a person's voice.
Look at this.
And it has an N95 technology.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who was thinking that, though.
It's about $150, but you can wear this, and then you just never have to take it off because people can hear you, and you can pay calls, and
you can go swimming. I mean, what else can you do? I mean, it looks like you go into water.
It has internal fans to kind of blow away COVID-19.
Internal fans. We used to have a studio audience here at Channel 3.
Those were our internal fans.
Those were our internal fans. They went away, and this mask is hopefully going to go. I mean, it looks too crazy for me to wear. I'm not doing it. All right, so now I watched Better Connecticut on Monday.
When you were home.
When I was home, Monday or Tuesday, when you were talking about this, or Great Day. I'm sorry, I still call it better. I apologize.
It's Great Day, Connecticut. Where's the quarter? We still need quarters this long?
So I actually watched the show with Antonio Brown taking his shirt off, and I was like, what is happening? I didn't have the sound up.
People didn't really know. He kind of went wild and took his shirt off and threw it into the crowd, and then we found out he was fired. He is now saying that he told the coach he was injured and that he refused to play after being injured, and that the coach fired him because of that. The coach says he never heard anything about an injury, but now lawyers are involved, and we'll see. But this was the scene.
Look at that. It's unbelievable.
Do you think he eats cabbage soup?
I want to know what diet he's on. That's what I'm saying.
On the NFL diet?
He is on the NFL diet.
The I work out for a living diet?
Okay, we need to move on.
There's his cardio.
So anyway, he said he was injured.
Okay, we didn't even tell everybody. So many people have been asking. I know we talked about it on Facebook Live, but you didn't even tell everyone why you were gone.
Oh.
On this show.
Oh, I had the COVID.
Yeah,
yeah,
had the vid.
I had the vid. I tested last week. Well, I tested positive because you were the only one that I knew that had a test. I couldn't get them anywhere.
Right.
Went to all the urgent cares. They were like, "Don't come in here," and I was like, "All right." So I sat at home. Yeah. And then it was like 5 days after I showed my first symptoms.
I took pity on you. I have one. I was like, I feel like I'm like the bomb shelter. Like we've got your supplies. I'm like, I only have one for each family member. I'm giving you this, but you better replace it.
You better replace it. And she did make me walk to her house in the rain to get the test.
What do you mean? You said, should I come over now?
Yeah, and well, it was
Did you want me to drive to you? I should have driven to you.
I was
in the middle of making breakfast.
I know, and you didn't even offer me any. You opened the door and you threw it at me and you said, "Get lost."
I did not. I did not.
So
I couldn't exactly hang out with you if you thought you had COVID.
But I'm past the incubation. I'm past the CDC. I waited the 5 days until they said you can come back.
And you were just a little sick, thank goodness, because you are double vaccinated and boosted.
Yeah, I'm double vaccinated, boosted, and I got the vid, according to the home test that I took.
It was positive in like 3 seconds.
In 3 seconds. Kara, there's a line. Okay, I'm not up to that part yet. Kara's reading me the directions.
I'm like, it says you wait 30 minutes. What do I do if the line is already here? I'm like, is it solid? Yeah, it's pretty bright. I'm like, okay, well, see if it goes away.
See you in 5 days. So, that's why I was out. But I still have I feel terrific. Just have a little bit of a nasal quality to my voice.
Well, on Friday, I'm doing a story with Dr. Artemis Morris for Kara's Cures, and her protocol for if you get it and also to prevent it.
5,000 BTUs.
5,000 units of vitamin D the second you think you're exposed.
5,000 BTUs is for an air conditioner unit.
BTUs would be for an air conditioner.
Air conditioner, okay, very good. All right, so this is a really cool story. This woman had twins, but they were born in different years.
Different years, different days?
Different days. How adorable is this?
So
Look,
cute.
it's so adorable.
They're fraternal, obviously. They're boy and girl. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. Look at them.
Oh.
But
all right, so one was born in the last year.
At 11:45.
And then the next one was born in this year at like 12:15.
Yeah.
So they came into the world. They were happy. They were healthy. And but the odds of this happening are simply incredible.
Yeah, they say it's like 1 in 2 million because twins are born about 3% of the population, but almost always, obviously, on the same day. But you can imagine how that would happen if you're very close to midnight.
Yeah, what does it say? How twins with different birthdays are extremely rare. And I think you just said this.
1 in 2 million. Yeah.
1 in 2 million. But I wanted to get to the part where it says there's about 120,000 twin births in the country every year.
3%.
That's pretty incredible, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think there were that many twins.
Yeah, we've got a lot of twins, I guess.
I got a lot
of twins in my family, so I thought that maybe I would have them, but
we have a lot of twins in my family too, but no, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't tried, but whatever. Fans of the late Betty White are organizing on social media a pay tribute. They want you to give money, and I think this is such a great idea, $5 to a local animal shelter on January 17th, which would have been our 100th birthday. God love her. She passed away. I didn't get to do the story because I was out, and I was watching you guys talk about Betty White.
Yeah, what an incredible lady she was. But I think this is wonderful. She was very philanthropic with animals, and so this is great. $5 is something so affordable. And can you imagine if all of the Betty White fans gave 5% to animal shelters? I mean, that's going to be wonderful for all the organizations out there. And some of your favorites, in case people want to do it, you've got Our Companions.
Our Companions, Protectors of Animals, Whiskers, the Cat Connection, Renee's charity.
Kenway's Cause.
Kenway's Cause.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just so, that's off the top top of my head.
So those are all local ones that are great to donate to. So think about it.
Think about it. Think about it. I love this.
All right. I was just
so
eating
excited.
Pistachios before the show. You turned them down.
I know, because I'm trying to, believe it or not, as I woke up this morning, I weighed myself. I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight. I'm down to 200 even. I haven't been on the cusp of 199 in 2 years.
Oh.
So I'm not eating.
Did you lose a little from the vid?
I think I lost a little from the vid.
Okay.
And then, my appetite is good. But I was faced with cookies this morning. I was like, no, I'm not going to eat those cookies.
Gotta say no. Okay.
Gotta say no.
Well, anyway, if you want to say yes to something a little green,
I might have to say yes to this.
There is now a Starbucks pistachio latte.
I have to get this.
That sounds really good. I never get all the flavored ones. I just get it very basic. But this one I might.
I think it was around once before, and then they discontinued it, and now it's back again. Because I did ask.
Oh, it's topped with salted brown butter topping. I don't know if I would. I would think I would nix that.
I would nix that and just go for the pistachio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can have it hot, iced, or blended.
It'll probably be around through St. Patrick's Day. What do you think?
It says it's only available for the winter. So.
All right.
I love pistachios, though, and they are a nice nut because if you have to crack them open, you eat fewer of them.
Okay, I know you're going to think this is so crazy, but I was dreaming about red pistachios last night.
You were.
Do you remember the red pistachios that we used to have as kids?
Yeah.
I don't even think they make them anymore.
Because
it was like
why did we make them red?
I don't know why we made them red. But that's what
the red dye that's linked to hyperactivity and all these problems.
I have goosebumps that I was dreaming about red pistachios.
And then I offered you. I got some for a charity event I did. They're called salt and pepper pistachios. They're quite good.
All right. All right. Can I say this word?
Chorizo?
No. The company.
Oh, let's see.
Chipotle.
Pretty good. Chipotle.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So they have a chorizo alternative. It's plant-based, and it's now going to be available at all U.S. locations as of this month.
Look at that, how good that looks.
So if you want to get the plant-based bowl with chorizo, then it's a vegan protein coming to you.
Okay.